Welcome back to the Sooner Surge Softball Edition. As we're here again today to provide you with some great content. Make sure you're a part of it by subscribing to the Sooner Surge YouTube channel. Make sure you're liking, commenting. You guys have been just dominant with the likes and comments. Keep them up, being a part of the Sooner Surge softball community family here. Today, we're going to start kind of a new series with a look at the seniors. We're going to start first with the spark plug herself, Rylie Boone. Guys, what are your thoughts on this upcoming season with Rylie Boone?
She's going to be huge this season.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've talked about it a lot with Rylie Boone, but you essentially have a leadoff hitter in the 9-hole with Rylie Boone. I've said it. She finds many ways to get on base, whether that's by bunt, whether that's by slap hit, whether that's even being willing to have a productive out, even sometimes. Like, she's maybe the best 9-hitter in the whole country. She would be the leadoff hitter on 95% of college teams. And not only is she just great when she's in the box, but when she gets on base, she's a threat to steal it any time. And she may be the fastest player on this OU team.
Yeah, she's the best 9-hole hitter in the country, and it's not even close. Just a spark plug factor. We saw it many times last year when this team needed a spark, when they needed a rally. Rylie Boone is the girl that was – she was the one that started it all last year many times throughout the postseason, throughout just regular season. And it's been that way the entire time she's been at OU. She is the most passionate woman on this team. And it's not even close. Just her play in the outfield as well, making plays there. It's just always – she's one of the best leaders OU has and has been for the past few years.
And she's always ready to hit the ball. She's right to get her team fired up.
That's it. And like the energy to me is obviously her play on the field speaks for itself, but I think just her energy and what she brings. And when you put that back to back, basically with Boone and then Coleman 9-1, you got two of your most energetic players in those two spots. Both speed, both great defenders in the outfield. And it's just great to me, a 918 person just dominating like she is in softball. I'd love to see it from Owasso there. Just expecting – I expect her game to even rise more this year, guys.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's a stat on Twitter that came out a few months ago, but every single time OU was trailing in the 6th inning or later, Rylie Boone got it started every single time for Oklahoma. So just having her and Jada Coleman and Tiare Jennings, whenever it gets down into those late game situations, if you're Oklahoma, you couldn't ask for anything else.
Yeah, and it's great having. She made. I can think of 5 plays off the top of my head just right now on the defensive side where she was unbelievable, and Jada Coleman's unbelievable in the outfield as well. But to have really Rylie Boone, who could easily play a great center field for every other team, is in left field and shuts that side down. The speed they have is ridiculous. One thing on her stat line, if you notice, her 2023 on-base percentage went up. That was large part mainly because of the number of 6. It went from 6 to 22, right? If you notice that as far as drawing walks. So that shows her patience. She is evolving. She's maybe looking at more where she may have chased some early on. You can tell that the maturity at the plate is there. And actually, I expect her to maybe hit with a little more pop this next season.
Well, that's the improvement I think that she probably is the next step she goes to is hitting with a little more power. I know that's not her maybe strong thing that she does, but I look for that next year in Rylie.
Yeah, Jeremy, I think that's probably the thing, and that's probably why she probably isn't talked about as much, because she doesn't hit the bombs like a lot of the other athletes on the team. But I think if you look at it, we've talked and we've had some viewers comment about OU strength and conditioning and softball and how good it is. And I agree, Jeremy. If I look at her overall game, to me, maybe the thing that could probably maybe improve next year would be the home runs. I think she could get it. I don't know how many more, but I think she'll have more power as well, Jeremy.
Yeah, last year she had an improvement in extra base hits. She had the most doubles of her career at 7, had 2 bombs last year. Her slugging percentage also improved. That's another thing. extra base hits equivalent to a higher slugging percentage. And that's one having a 528 slugging percentage at 9-hole. That's just we've talked about it for months now on how dominant this OU team is. And you look at Rylie Boone with those kind of numbers to turn over the lineup. It's never really happened before.
Hey, any chance, and I'm going to ask the viewers this too, any chance she's not batting ninth next year?
I can't see any way that she's not in ninth because she fits the role so well.
Yeah.
Like, she embraces it. A lot of people would kind of be selfish about it that, oh, I want to be higher up in the lineup. Like, she knows that that's where the team needs her with how loaded this lineup is.
Yeah, and what she's really good at is she gets walks half the time.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
her on base percentage. But one thing is, Gasso is not one to be traditional and just keep. She's not going to always throw the same lineup out there. But I think it's telling that one that she really never messed with was Rylie Boone. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, she tinkered with some others, but she's not messing much with Boone down there in the 9-hole. And the other thing that Boone is impressive about, all the off-field stuff this girl does is unreal. I mean, this lady is unbelievable with community, with getting kids involved in things, and just really serving the community where she's at. Again, culture. She's a leader, as Hunter said, one of the best out there on the team.
Yeah, and when you look at some of the players that just fit, Jeremy, as you said, this OU softball mold of this great culture, this faith-driven program that Patty Gasso has built at Oklahoma. I mean, some of the top players you think about are obviously Grace Lyons, who just left, Rylie Boone, Jada Coleman, Tiara Jennings. You can go on and on and on. And even while Jordy Ball was here, she represented really great.
Kenzie Hansen.
Hansen, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Alyssa Brito.
What do you think, as far as Rylie Boone? What do you think her biggest strength is? I could go different place. I'd love to hear what the viewers say, but to me, having that good of a defense player out there in the outfield, I mean, you already have Coleman up the middle, and to have just another great outfield out there. And the thing is that people don't talk about her. She makes some awesome plays, but there's a lot of athletes that wouldn't even get to that ball. She covers a ton of ground. I mean, she really does. She covers a lot of space out there.
There's no one like Rylie Boone in college softball.
I think Rylie Boone's greatest strength is she's unpredictable. She can lay down a bunt. She can go all across. She can spray the ball wherever the pitch is thrown. So not everyone on this team can bunt. And she's on the left side of the plate, which means when she bunts, she's already halfway down the line before they even get moving towards it. So her strength that comes in, she's left-handed. She can bunt regular. She can slap bunt. She can spray the ball. I think that's a strength for Rylie.
Yeah, she's one of the best bunters in the country, as you mentioned there. Like, her ability to just kind of like place the ball perfectly on when she lays down a bunt on a slap or just a traditional bunt, like, she's putting it right where she wants it, to where either as a sacrifice or to not only move a runner up, but also get on base as well. It's really just impressive. And
she's so good at where to place the ball when she bunts it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, guys, Jay, I think you're muted there. But, yeah, Rylie Boone, the first of the senior look. Tomorrow we will be looking at K9, Kenzie Hansen. You don't want to miss that one. And, guys, midweek we got something majorly special for the viewers. You don't want to miss it. It takes about 4 seconds, I'm counting right now, for you to subscribe. That's about the same amount of time it takes Rylie Boone to get the first base bag after she hits the ball. What are you waiting on? Subscribe, part of the Sooner Surge. Till next time, Boomer.
Boomer.